Okay, good morning, everybody. It's October 29th. This is Chris King with CQ Missional. I'm going to do a few shout-outs and give a couple of messages for you in the next 5 minutes or less. Shout-outs to some friends across the nation. Eric Carpenter, you're in Texas. I know you missed New Jersey. Love you. Hope that you're doing well. Joe Maurer, been talking with you a little bit and in Florida right now, and hope that you're doing well and look forward to hearing more of your story. Teddy Pritz at John Brown University, former staff, New Life Ranch. Thanks for your encouragement the other day and for your ideas about how we get our message out. Looking forward to connecting with you more. And Stephanie O'Hara in Washington, D.C. metro area. Just thanks for your support and excited about what is going on in your life. Those are some shout-outs. Also, big shout out to been listening this morning to Ben Rector. If you've not listened to Ben Rector, a Metro Christian guy over at University of Arkansas, his stuff is on iTunes. Great music. Ben, keep it up. At CQ Missional, we've got a couple things coming up that we want to make sure everybody knows about. This week we're putting together a Colorado trip for the first week of January. It's ideally suited for folks who are on break from college. It'll be for anyone that's in college up to the age of in their late 20s can go, and we're going to do it in the Buena Vista area. Have about 3 or 4 days of just low-key programming. You can ski at Ski Cooper, the cheapest skiing in Colorado, or you can snowshoe or cross-country ski or just hang out and drink coffee. And the only real programming will be that we'll eat a meal together at night, and we'll have some. We'll share our stories at night, and we might have some liturgy, some morning stuff under the cliffs at the base of Mount Princeton. We should have information available to the different camps that we work with and the different churches that we work with, or just individuals, here in the next week or so. Looking at dates around January 3rd through January 6th, something like that. Would love to see a lot of you come out for that, or even if it's just a handful. If you're a person that you're saying, I'm interested in the things of God, I want to make a difference in the world, I'm just not sure where my place is, and I want to gather with other people and listen to their stories and share my story in a place that's gorgeous. You want to do that, come along with us. We're going to be doing a lot more short-term experiences like that. So if you're interested, shout back at me. 2 other things that we're working real hard on and getting people plugged into is our ongoing certificate in missional leadership. It's a 10-month program. Right now you come to Tulsa and you make a contribution to an urban community, and then you do a grad school program with us. And do a counseling thread through the whole thing. Right now we have some people that are already doing that in East Tulsa, and we're putting together another group this year. If a lot of people don't take the time or create the space to really try to understand what their life direction is and where they need to be headed, this 10-month program does that. You get to listen to God speak to you about who you are. You get to build relationships with people that are different than you, in a different socioeconomic climate than you are, and you make a contribution to their lives and share the story, your story, but ultimately the story of Christ relationally. And it's a beautiful thing. So we're putting together another group for that this year, and please shout at me about that. The other thing is with Challenge Quest, our partner company, we have a certificate in adventure leadership. And that certificate program is where we bundle all of our trainings for ropes course certification, advanced ropes course training. We have the spiritual facilitator. We have universal access programs for working with the physically limited. And we bundle all those together in a year-long program that anybody can do while they're in college, or you can do while you're working your job. And as you go through those classes and then start doing practical work at different challenge courses, you get paid back, and you get a big rebate at the end of the year-long experience when you finished, where you're only out of pocket $125. So it's a big deal. Get a hold of me if you're interested in that. Okay, meeting today with Ben West, who is one of our certificate in missional leadership participants, and he's going to be doing some work on our website and our interactive stuff. And let me just say that Ben does amazing work, and if you're interested in getting an assessment of what's going on with your online communication, your marketing, your layout, give Ben a shout. And I think he's at benandbethwest.com, I think, is a good place to get a hold of them. That's their blog. And you can also access him through our site at CQ Missional. Okay. Dude, go Phillies. Chase Utley, 2 home runs. That's all I'm going to say on that, game 1. We need interns. I've got job announcements out at a couple of different colleges for 2 intern spots for CQ Missional. One will just help with database management, interviewing people, making connections, and helping us get the ball rolling on this new nonprofit venture. We need people that can help us do that, and if you're out there and you want some experience in doing that stuff, you can. We want you to do that. The other thing is that we have an internship available for book research for a book that I'm writing right now called The Incline, and it's based on a simple method of discipleship and mentoring. So if you're interested in doing an internship with us, if you're over the age of 18, it's a non-paid position, but we will be giving out certification classes with our challenge course stuff. So if you want to get into that world, that's something that we can do for you. So we need interns. Okay. If you're in your 20s and you're, like I mentioned earlier, if you're the kind of person that's saying, what's my deal? Maybe I got my degree and I'm out there working a job, but I don't love it. I'm not living with passion. I'm fairly certain that I'm not accomplishing maybe one specific role that God has for me in life. Get a hold of me and tell me your story. Shoot me a note on Facebook, email me, give me a call. We want to hear your stories. Our whole thing is about walking alongside of people in their journey, listening to their stories, and then seeing where we can help. And we might be able to help with our programs, or we might plug you in with other people that we know. We want to be a clearinghouse, an investment firm, so to speak, in people while they're young. And so people who are in their 20s make real progress, build real legacy, and make a difference when they're young. And so when they're in their 30s and their 40s, they've got something to really build on. And they leave a path behind them of changed lives and changed communities. We want to invest in you. So tell me your story. Get a hold of us. Okay, I've got one quote for you, and then I'm out. The quote is this. It's from Rich Mullins. We named our middle son Eli, Elijah Mullins King. Rich God used him to change our lives, and this is what he said in a demo that he recorded 9 days before he died in a song called Hard to Get. He said, "I don't know where you're leading unless you've led me here to where I'm lost enough to let myself be led." And so as many of you are walking on a journey and you're not really sure where you're headed, there's a place where you can give up that fight. You can give that to God, and you can reach out to people around you that want to walk beside you. If that's you, let us know how we can help. We want to hear your story. That's our deal. Look forward to hearing from you. Join us in Colorado in January. If you want details on that, we'll be putting them out on our website, or get a hold of me. We'll try to offer discounts if you want to bring more than one person along with you. And then with our certificate programs, we would love for you to consider being a part of that. God bless you and have an awesome week. Thanks.